Hey, beautiful vloggers. It's your girl Shay.
And I'm Kim. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest uploads because we got a ton of them coming your way.
We put out a ton of videos today. We put out like 4 videos today.
Yeah. So we got a lot of stuff that we trying to get out, talk about, go different avenues, seats to suit your needs.
Right. Because we are a new channel, but we're not new to vlogging, should I say. So, well, anyway, let's begin. So we're starting with Basketball Wives. This is a review / recap of season 6, episode 9,
which was a
yes, it was crazy. This was the episode I have been waiting on because this is the episode where we saw all the previews
that
for Tami,
right? That we thought some issues with Tami and Malaysia were going to happen. Right,
but in the previews, they made it seem like when
Tami.
When Tami kept saying, I'm right here. In the previews, it looked like it was Jackie she was going at it with, but it was
the way they edited it.
It was actually Malaysia.
Yeah.
So,
but
yes,
we begin with Tami and Reggie.
Yes,
this was the funniest out of all the episodes.
Yeah, I love their relationship. Just seems so easygoing and relaxed and fun and just like chill.
Right.
I really love that.
Yeah. I like the fact that they're still willing to try, though they've had several miscarriages. They're still willing to try to have a child.
Yes.
And so now they're seeking a surrogate route
with their daughter Jazz.
Yeah.
And at first I thought they were going to be asking her to be the surrogate when they were talking about we looking for a surrogate, and then the daughter was there and I was like, oh, people have done that before.
Well, listen. I
I
don't want to get off subject, but it's shameless. If y'all shameless fans, hey, oh my God. Kev and V wanted to have a baby so bad. They really did. So she asked her mom to be a surrogate to their baby. Mom's pregnant. V gets pregnant with twins.
So they got 3 kids? Oh, that's...
No, it was triplets at first, then it became twins. So that would have been 4.
Oh, wow.
So whenever you have a family member, I think that's awesome because you kind of want your DNA
in
it. You know what I mean?
But, I like the fact that Jazz brought up how it could be like a Lifetime movie where the lady doesn't want to give up the baby.
And that is so true because that's common like right now, especially when the bow break. That movie was crazy.
Yes.
Oh, my God, was it crazy? And it's real.
Yeah, no, it is. And so, I thought it was really funny.
Was she being real?
Because... Do you remember The Hand That Rocked the Cradle? You remember that movie?
No.
When we were kids? And the woman, but she was a nanny or something. She was breastfeeding the woman kid and stuff like that. Tried to kidnap the baby. That's a whole other movie.
Ooh.
Anyway, so the first candidate, I really thought the candidates were the funniest part of this scene.
That was the funniest thing because you had one lady who had been a surrogate.
Yeah.
Then you had another that... Was that girl surrogate? No, she wasn't a surrogate.
No, but she, the first candidate actually wanted to move in.
Yeah.
She asked them, like, out the gate, can I move in? Like, lady,
oh
no.
My God, that is like straight up when the bow break.
See, that would have made me ask you, like, where have you been staying that you just meet and you asking me to move in? Right. Now I'm nervous about where you going to be living while you carrying my kid. Like,
well, that's not the only thing they got to be worried about because these people.
Yeah. Right. Because one was talking about she do light drugs or something.
What is light drugs? And then the one, he was like, are you high? Well, she was high. She said, well, I can stop. And he like, are you high now?
And she bust out laughing.
Yeah.
She was high.
She was high. And they ended it.
And I thought that was funny as hell because she was like, ha ha ha. Just like randomly.
Can you imagine if you're interviewing somebody and you like, well, are you high now?
If you want to be my surrogate, you getting drug tested first and foremost.
Well, okay? I think that they should go under a drug test each and every like month, week, whatever the situation is, because you are carrying my child that I can't have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want to make sure that child is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
You better screen them right though, because what you gonna do if you find out they 6 months pregnant and they getting high? You can't make her give birth right there.
Girl!
We should get her arrested, make her give birth while she's in jail or something.
And make that baby permanently yours. I mean, if they work out.
Yeah. That's about how you gonna get her off drugs. Okay. So we move on because Saniyyah and Evelyn meet up to I know we're not huge fans of Saniyyah. I'm trying to like her.
I have big boobs. I have naturally big boobs. But I don't have them way out.
But she's a stylist.
I don't care. That you should style the way according to your boobies.
She was like wearing a onesie or something.
What was that outfit? Was it a leotard?
No, it had pants too. It was attached. It was like a cat suit, but with the boobs out. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She's a stylist.
I'm not much of a Saniyyah fan. I'm sorry.
Really? You probably not the only one. So, they sitting down talking, and she's asking Evelyn, like, oh, what do you really think of me? And she told her, like, I think you're disrespectful. You were disrespectful.
At least she was honest. She came off like they were getting their nails done. And she came off like, you came off disrespectful to Cristen.
Yeah, she was.
And
she was talking about you not ugly, you just broke.
And you were unprofessional, which was true. Like everything that Saniyyah did when she came off at Cristen, when we talked about that.
Evelyn pointed out that sister drama was none of her business.
And it wasn't.
That stuff between Asia and Cristen, whatever her name is, none of her business. And she was jumping in on a conversation that was third-party information that she got from untrustworthy Jackie.
Of course. So you can't think that, anything.
She must have known she was gonna get a horrible edit for her first 2 episodes because she came back like,
oh, right, this is not who I am. This is not who I want to prove to you girls who I am, and I genuinely want to say she did apologize to Evelyn.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think you know what they say. You don't get a second time to make a first impression.
Well, she said she wants a do-over. A do-over. That's what it was. But my thing is, like, the way that she was talking to Cristen, like, she was calling her broke and all this kind of stuff.
You're not ugly, you just broke. That mean.
And the fact that you going into her business about an abortion, then going right back and tell Jackie, who that they're having some type of rocky relationship with.
Yeah.
I don't trust her.
Yeah.
She not the only one. She look
like she knows that she screwed up. And that these girls ain't not gonna want anything to do with her because she's messy. So now she gonna apologize so she can get back in cool with people.
Right.
I'm like,
but you know what? This is honestly a weird basketball wise right to me right now because we have all of these new people,
basketball baby mamas.
Because we got this girl named Hazel. Okay, so wait a minute. What happened to Kiana Green? Like she was
her at the thing, but she had no lines.
Right, and it's like, okay, so then you bringing in Asia and this other girl.
They about to have a cast the size of Love and Hip Hop in a minute.
Yeah, because there's no wives. Once again, I say this a lot.
Okay, so Jackie is the only wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say
because Shawnee, Tami, and Malaysia are divorcees.
Yes.
Evelyn was married to a football player, so that doesn't count.
And now it's a soccer player. Baseball player.
She was engaged to a basketball player, but
but you're not really a wife.
Basketball wives. So that doesn't count.
Can we just say that it should just be called basketball exes and baby mamas at this point? Divorcees, almost
NBA side
married.
Chicks. NBA side chicks.
Yeah. And
I like basketball baby mamas. I think
that would be more appropriate.
That's a working title.
Because Hazel Renee is one. She's very pretty, but she's an ex.
But they all are pretty. Well, pretty on this show is a dime a dozen.
But see, the thing about it is, who the heck is she?
She's on Empire. I've never seen her on Empire, but
I don't remember her.
But then again, I stopped watching Empire when they put Taraji in that monkey suit. So
yeah,
that's
she got very, very mad about that because I watched that season, but then after that, it was
the stereotypes of black people and monkeys, and then they're gonna put Taraji, who I adore. I love Taraji P. Henson.
To make what kind of statement?
It was like a gorilla costume. When she came down in a cage.
Yeah, they were saying that they were locking us up.
She's a gorilla in a cage. Yeah. I'm just saying, of all the people that come down, you gonna put a black woman in a monkey costume? I haven't watched the episode. I haven't watched the season since. Anyway, I haven't watched Empire since then.
But she's on there somewhere.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
And she's an ex-girlfriend of, what was his name? Jacob Pullen.
I think it's Pullen.
Okay. And
we pulling for him.
Right.
To come get her off this show. So she's not a basketball wife.
But they almost there. She's a baby mama.
I'm pulling for him.
And then he overseas. She said Russia so fast. Was it Russia?
She said Russia.
Okay. Well, he plays for Russia. I don't know him.
All the stuff that's going on with America and Russia right now, I would be nervous.
I just thought about that.
Oh, we're not gonna get that. We're not gonna even go there. So anyway, since she's supposedly a recording artist and she just dropped the EP, which she said is on iTunes,
which I'm gonna check out because who are you?
I just want to know, can she sing? Because everybody is a singer.
too.
Everybody in Hollywood is a singer.
Oh, you know who can sing?
Oh.
Tami, off of Love and Hip Hop. I like her one song she did.
From what I understand, she can sing.
Yeah, she just stopped her career.
Waka Flocka Wife.
Yeah, she just stopped her career because she had a baby.
Charlie.
Yep.
That's a cute little girl. Okay, so then, yeah, that happened. I really kind of want to glaze over her, but, or is it glaze over her? I have to say it right.
Glaze? No. Oh, I'm sorry.
I have to say it right.
No, because of Malaysia.
Tami want to be the grammar police. Tammy's the grammar police these days. She got her badge and her handcuffs.
Oh,
so
my God, that don't make no sense. You not making no sense.
And then she said procreation is not a word.
It is a word.
Procreation is a word.
It is a word. It's how probably she either pronounced it.
No, it's the way she used it in the sentence.
Yeah,
because she said I'm pro-procreation. So it sounds...
She should have said I'm procreation. And what that means
is... procreation.
What that means is...
Tami would be on your head, too.
I believe in people who are trying to have babies.
Yeah, that's what she was trying to say.
But it didn't come out
But because Tami already had an attitude, she turned it into...
But Malaysia was mad, though.
But Tami has never misspoken. I didn't realize that Tami was like, one of the greatest spoken words artists. I didn't realize she was Maya Angelou's long lost daughter or something. Like, you are... she doesn't always speak proper English either.
But when you mad, think about it. Do you talk right?
Right. When
you're upset like that, because she felt like, first of all, you got
she was nitpicking.
You got Evelyn saying you were a +1 or you weren't invited, but you were invited. But anyway,
Brandi and Malaysia were
they were
down the street.
Talking.
They always got a scene with somebody walking down the street. Where the hell they be walking to?
Listen, they was on Melrose, like Malaysia said. I'm cruising down Melrose. I was about to say on my 6-4.
Okay. But they was down the street. No, we're not going. No, that's copyright infringement.
Yeah, we can't do it.
Okay.
That's why I said Melrose. But anyway, Malaysia's trying to fill Brandi in on why she's so drained. Like she's surrounded by these women who are full of negativity.
And they talk about she wasn't invited and she was a +1. Then she said she got an email invitation. But when they confronted her,
why didn't she say that? That's what I was trying to figure out. She should have said, Evelyn, did you not invite me?
Maybe her email was from production.
It could have been.
And that would explain why she didn't say it.
But that would explain why Brandi would have been there too.
Because Brandi would have got the same email. She would have got the same email. That makes sense. Yeah. But that's the only thing I can think of why Malaysia would say I was emailed an invitation and then not say it to Evelyn and Tami when they was confronting her. Well, she really confronted Tami and then...
And she just pushed over the... Yeah. Well, Tami got to get up and smoke her extra.
But I like it, though, because Malaysia not scared of none of them.
I love how she literally was like an Evelyn. She
was ready to go down the line. And then she was filling her in about... Malaysia was filling Brandi in about how Bonnie Jill is just being like a straight up messy ass bone carrier. I do not like this chick.
No.
It's official. I said I was going to hold off and wait to see whether or not I liked her.
But it seems like
I don't like her. She's a follower.
She's a fly on the wall. She's there at the right time when people are saying stuff, and she delivers that information. Like last week, she's at that painting thing with Jackie and Malaysia. Then she goes and runs and tells Evelyn and Shawnee and Tami everything that's going on. She's a petty. Who are you?
Then she acting like she above so much. And she's so bossy. She is not.
No, she's not.
Saniyyah checked the hell out of you and told you to shut up. You had no words. You were on mute.
Yep, she shut down.
But you got so much to say about everything else. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's move on from messy ass Bonnie because we're going to see her some more in this episode with her little bone carrying self. Bone carrying Bonnie is what I'm going to be calling her.
Hashtag.
So then... They're meeting up. It's Evelyn, Tami at Shawnee house. Bonnie once again
shows up. That's when she delivers all that. But Saniyyah, we gotta go back to Saniyyah. Saniyyah wanted to have a party.
Yeah, well, she wants to have a party. That's what she was telling Evelyn when they were in the nail shop and all of that.
She wanted to invite everybody, and she wants to formally apologize.
Mm-hmm. But whatever. I just want to hurry up and get to this scene where everybody almost get into a fist fight. So, okay, now we at Shawnee house with the Evelyn, Jackie. No,
I'm
Jackie.
sorry,
Tammy and Bonnie.
Because they was talking about
Bone Carrie and Bonnie.
Evelyn was talking about Jackie.
Bone Carrie and Bonnie is there. And Evelyn is talking about how she wants to put Jackie basically in her place. She wants to expose Jackie. Mm-hmm. She wants to expose Jackie because she feels like Jackie plays all sides of the fence, which she does.
Yes, she does.
Let's just be honest about Jackie.
It's not hard to see that.
Jackie been doing the same song and dance since the first season, and it's working for her because she's still on the show. So clearly she's doing something right because she's still here.
Right.
Well, anyway, she wants to talk about the fact that she heard through Bonnie that Jackie called Saniyyah a liability.
Yes.
Because Saniyyah was drunk that night in the restaurant in Palm Springs and then started acting ratchet. Remember, she got up off the table, her whole ass was showing.
Yeah, but Evelyn, Shani, and Tammy weren't there to know that.
Right.
And know what Jackie said.
Right. They needed Bone Carrie and Bonnie to fill them in.
Exactly. And so that's...
And the reason why I want to just say, the reason why I call her Bone Carrie and Bonnie is because this is not the first time we've seen her do this.
Right.
She did this in the beginning of the season. She took some information. She was taking information back and forth between Jackie and Evelyn and Jackie and Tammy, which caused
a whole rift between all three of them.
Right.
And then they had that meeting without Jackie, and then they had a meeting. You know what I'm saying? So she is one of those type of people she is very...
She messy. She messy. I'm not a fan. I'm not fond of her. But anyway, so yeah, she stirs the pot. Mm-hmm. So, Evelyn, like, I'm gonna be messy today, and I'm like, oh, just today?
Right. Like, you haven't been messy before.
I like Evelyn, but let's call a spade a spade. You wouldn't be on Basketball Wives if you wasn't messy.
Right.
It's true. All of the Basketball Wives
are messy. But you know what? And then the fact that this Bonnie Jill girl, like, do you have to mention that you went painting?
Yeah, no, she
with them.
No, she had to carry. She's the bone carrier, just like Sheree on Atlanta. So she's bone carrying Bonnie. Has gone back and said, well, this is what Malaysia had to say. So
that y'all didn't speak to me at Jackie's party.
Every time we see Bonnie, she telling somebody else what another person said.
Right. But Malaysia would say something right in the face.
Since the beginning.
Yeah.
Since we've been introduced to Bonnie, all she has been doing is playing carrier.
Yeah.
She's just taking message from this person to that person to that person to that person. She might as well just walk up, start recording conversations and jotting down notes.
Exactly, because that's what she does. Have her notes.
She literally was giving a blow by blow of everything
that she said and how she was upset that the fact that they left. But that's something that has nothing to do with you.
She tells them that Brandi was supposedly has family in Palm Springs, and they say it's mostly older white people. I haven't been in Palm Springs.
I don't know, but it could have been. It couldn't have been.
It sounds realistic though, because I know that Palm Springs is a big
retirement community.
Yeah, that and golfing.
Right.
So because they're known for that, it makes sense that it's mostly older white people. I've been, in that area, but I haven't been to Palm Springs. So I don't know what they out there doing.
But they could have been traveling, vacationing. I mean, it could have been just a coincidence. We don't know.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah. So Evelyn thinks that, everybody got played by the whole situation. I think that she's basically saying that Jackie is playing them. And Malaysia is playing them because Malaysia is talking about I love Malaysia, but I don't believe that Brandi just happened to be in Palm Springs. Like, she just woke up one day and was like, "Oh, we're in Palm Springs," and you just happened to be there at the same exact time as me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that whole dinner situation was wrong.
It was Malaysia's
because
fault.
They did say that they didn't want to hang out with her, but moving on, like, whatever, it happened. It happened.
Malaysia is not free of guilt, but Bonnie she just gets
BJ.
She's
that's what they were calling her.
BJ. Blowjobs. That's what I think of her, but that's not nice. Okay. So then we get to Saniyyah house. Now.
No. Have y'all ever heard of pineapple douching? Because I don't know anything about it.
Because we at Saniyyah house.
And Jackie has to bring up something
that
sexual.
Well, she eats pineapple, which I've heard
is good for you as a woman.
Yeah, it makes you taste sweeter, supposedly.
Oh, I was thinking about when you eat.
Yeah, well, no, it's good for you because it's a fruit.
Yeah.
But sexually, it's supposed to.
But wait a minute. But we ain't even talked about sexual. She is talking about sexual. She feminine hygiene in a douchebag.
No, she's saying I taste sweet because I eat pineapples, and then she mentioned that she then takes the juice and put it in the douche bag. That sounds so unsanitary.
Yes, it does.
You will be walking around here cramping with yeast infections.
With flies all over you.
Listen, you better Google this first or talk to your doctor because Jackie gonna have girls walking around here need more than a douche. Okay?
Ask your gynecologist first if this is okay.
I like the one chick. What's the new baby mama name?
Hazel.
Yeah, she said that she lets it clean itself.
Right.
That's what your body is supposed to do.
And if you have any problems, go to your doctor.
Okay? You walk around here putting pineapple juice in the douche.
Oh, I hope nobody does that.
I mean, what's next? Cranberry juice? Grape juice?
No, please call your doctor. Go to your doctor.
I like coconut. She gonna put coconut milk up there too? Like, girl, she
nasty.
Then they start talking about waxing their butt. Like,
oh, the hairy butt, bushy hole.
She like bushy asshole. I was like, no, ma'am.
Jackie be getting on the tooth. Oh, Lord.
She's
yeah,
3 degrees of separation from disgusting.
Yeah, she don't be getting the.
Oh, she made me think that. Remember when she did the whole thing about squeezing the grapes in her boobs? At the
every episode.
It's something
It's not every episode.
Remember when she showed up with Shawnee and she was naked under the jacket?
I mean, yeah, but then she had the whole free your body or whatever that was.
Love your body party.
Yeah, and the cake. Come on now.
The cake. They had to blur out a cake. You know you nasty as hell when you gotta get a cake blurred out.
Wait, didn't Shawnee say, is that a butthole?
One that wasn't waxed.
Where was it bushy?
Did you wax your cake? She told the man who was making the cake she wanted it to have a landing strip.
Yeah, I remember.
And she said in this episode that Doug like it for it to be a landing strip. Do I need to know how your
husband want?
Girl. And then Malaysia had to get in on it, talk about what she waxed. I don't want to know.
Yeah. I don't want to know.
Some information is meant for you to have.
Yeah, we're just watching you. We really don't want to know what goes on down there.
Girl. Anyway, let's talk about Saniyyah's apology to Cristen.
Wasn't that some mess?
Talking about I respond to how people treat me. Well, how about we respond to how you treated her?
Right, because Cristen didn't even respond. She was in shock.
Yeah.
Like, why are you here? But she like, you broke. It's a meme. Just all
she did.
And she like, well, how?
You not ugly. You just broke. You lost that. You ain't lost all your baby weight or something like that.
Yeah, just the way she was attacking her. So
she was on a whole nother level of
that apology was not genuine. It was just, okay, the cameras are here.
She did give her more than one apology because she also said, I apologize for bringing up the stuff about the abortion.
But you shouldn't have.
What? That's what she apologized. Yeah,
you shouldn't have in the first place. That was none of your business.
Yeah, but at least she did apologize. I will give her that. I will give her credit. I'm still, the jury's still out on you, Saniyyah, because I don't know if you just apologizing so you can get in good with the girls because Evelyn was sick of your stuff. And now you want to get in good, so you have to appease Evelyn because Evelyn made the girl cry. Evelyn felt bad. She did her whole fake cry. Mm-hmm. So now, you know what I'm saying? Evelyn is not cool because Evelyn felt like you didn't just make yourself look bad. You made her look bad.
Right.
Because she was the one who put you up to it.
Right.
So I kind of got the feeling that maybe she was apologizing more because she pissed off Evelyn and not necessarily because of Cristen. And she felt like Evelyn wanted her to apologize.
Oh, yeah.
And Evelyn did want her to apologize because Evelyn wasn't going to deal with you until you did.
Why wouldn't she just apologize in the first place? That's why I said she's out like I'm not a Saniyyah fan.
No. Right.
Mm-hmm. Not at all. And the reason why I'm not a fan of hers is just the whole, that apology was just fake. It was fake to me. It was fake.
See,
I see it.
I just question whether or not she really knew she was wrong because at that house, she wasn't drunk when she treated that girl like crap.
No, she wasn't. And, you know, the fact that she just now wants to apologize.
Yeah.
After you talk to Asia.
Mm-hmm.
After you know you done got you dipped your toes in a mess.
You dipped your toes in a mess.
Ain't got nothing to do with you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like she wants to be a part of the in crowd like Bonnie.
Yeah.
Bonnie just wants to be a part of the in crowd. Speaking of Bonnie, let's talk about them riding in the truck. and they know that Evelyn is coming for Jackie.
Yep.
And Bonnie is sitting there wanting to be cool with the mean girls. Because I'm sorry.
That whole
it's all cliquish, just the way it was in Miami.
Yes, it was.
Miami, basketball-wise Miami, I watched every single season.
Yeah.
They were very cliquish. And the clique
Susie and Royce was out. Remember, they was on the sidelines, basically. And it was Jennifer, Evelyn, and
But
Shawnee.
Susie was like Bonnie.
Yeah.
Doing everything she could to fit in.
Yep.
Susie was carrying Bones. So Bonnie but she not even as interested in Susie.
No.
At least Susie will argue with, she never will argue with Evelyn.
No.
But at least Susie every once in a while will actually have a voice. Mm-hmm. Bonnie is never going to stand up and say anything negative about Tami, Shawnee, or Evelyn. Because number one, she's probably scared of them.
Yep.
Which a lot of these girls are scared of them.
Yeah.
Which is why I like Malaysia, because she's not.
Exactly.
But Bonnie, she's trying to fit in, and I don't like it when they in the truck and they talking about how, you know, Evelyn is
coming
already
for Jackie. She's ready. She's ready to confront Jackie.
Yep.
On, you know, her talking about Saniyyah, whatever her name is.
Then when they show up and they walk in,
looking like
what did Malaysia said? Yeah, a retro girl group. Last time she called them, she said that they was SWV or something like that. So yeah, they walk in. It's automatically like kind of tense when they walk in, because all the girls get up to hug them, and Malaysia's sitting there.
Malaysia is sitting. What did she say? I'm just minding my own business.
And once they get down, you know, they all start sitting down. Tami speaks to Malaysia. Malaysia like, oh, you speaking now? Mm-hmm. Now, in Malaysia, you know, I'm a fan, but I will tell how I feel. Mm-hmm. I think that Malaysia could have handled that situation differently. When she said hello, all you had to do was say hi. Then you get to the conversation like, you know, the last time I saw you, I felt like you really didn't speak to me. And y'all could have had a more productive conversation.
No, they had to do that. You know how production is. Once again, and you know she ain't scared of no Tami.
She ain't scared of production either.
So she's like,
because if she was scared of production, she wouldn't stand up to Shawnee. No. Because Shawnee is production.
Well, she did say something. But Shawnee,
that's my point.
But Shawnee doesn't.
Malaysia not scared of production.
Shawnee doesn't really have a problem with Malaysia.
If Malaysia wanted to be nice to Tami, she could have. She chose not to. I like Malaysia, but the truth is, when Tami said hi, she could have just said hi.
But she didn't say hi to her either.
Tami said hi.
No, at the priority.
But that's what I talked about. Well, you didn't hear me last one, but I was talking about the fact that both sides felt like the other one didn't speak to them.
They should have just said something.
Malaysia felt like they didn't say hi to me at the party, and they felt like she didn't say hi to them.
But Evelyn did mention in her little interview thing that, you know, I saw Malaysia, but I pretended she wasn't there.
Yeah.
So that was
Evelyn did see her. Shawnee saw her too.
I don't know if Tami saw her, but even if you did see her,
it's impossible that they didn't see each other. Girl, she saw them too, though.
Her hair was so pretty.
She could have said hi to them just like they could have said hi to her. They all was wrong. Yeah. They all was being in elementary school.
But y'all grown women, y'all can't just like you know what? I just kind of felt a certain type of way.
That's what I'm saying. When Tami said hi, that conversation could have gone totally different. If instead Malaysia, oh, you speaking to me now? She could have just been like, oh, hey, you know, the last time I saw you, I felt like, you know, you kind of ignored me. Their whole interaction would have been differently. Remember, it's not always what you say, it's how you say it. So, Malaysia, you know, she could have handled that situation differently, but she does remind everybody once in a while that she's from Compton. So,
and I get that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay?
Yeah. So, that happened, and then they get to talking about how Malaysia was like, you know, Tami, it kind of felt like, you know, I heard that you had a problem with the fact that I had Brandi there, and you shouldn't have had Brandi there. You talking about you didn't know Brandi was in Palm Springs. You know you lying. Yeah. I love you, Malaysia, but you lying.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell you filming this
girl
show.
Done popped up, and Tami, you know they don't. And Tami, you sat down with Tami like twice, 3 times.
Ain't no way
Tami clearly said, I like you, Malaysia. I don't want to be around her.
Right.
So it's clear she don't want to be around her.
And as many conversations as y'all had, you cannot tell me that you're filming this show. You go to another area to film, and you and your best friend who's also on the show, your best friend who was also on the show, you didn't reach out to her and say, "Oh, girl, we about to be in Palm Springs." It's no way in hell.
No,
She just surprised you.
she said she missed her best friend because they asked her when they were sitting.
Yeah, because she probably already invited her.
She was texting her when they in the bed, when that bunk bed. Like
she was in a bunk bed like these
are
bitches.
You coming? We going here tomorrow. Meet us there.
I hate the bunk beds. They always had them in the bunk beds when they go away. And then they always make sure Shani get there first so she get the best room.
Exactly.
And then whoever left is usually Jackie.
Well, you remember she said, "I'm not sleeping out here. I am not sleeping out. I will blow that air mattress."
She goes sleep with the air mattress. Oh, she was in that bunk bed. Text the hell out of Brandi like, "Girl, you on your way."
I'm lonely.
I do not believe Malaysia, but I like Malaysia anyway. So then she said, y'all talking about I wasn't invited, whatever. But and then Tami said something about you weren't invited. And then she was like, "Well, I'm never where I'm not wanted." She like, "I didn't say you weren't wanted. I said you weren't invited." But why? That was the moment Malaysia should have said.
Like we said earlier, she should have said, "Well, Evelyn, didn't you send me an email?"
She never said
it was Evelyn.
We don't know who sent her the email, but she told Brandi earlier in the episode that she was invited by email. Mm-hmm. So why didn't you bring that up?
Right.
So that would make me think like, who invited you? Because I don't think she's a liar.
No.
And she would
somebody obviously invited her. Yeah.
Was it Jackie?
Could have been. Because remember they kept saying it was Jackie +1.
It could have been Jackie who invited her by email.
But that's the whole thing. This is Basketball Wives. LA.
Right.
So I would think that all of them would be together at one point.
So then vacation. Malaysia starts talking to Evelyn, and she's telling Evelyn how she feeling, and I'm pro-procreation. Pro-procreation. So she's for procreation.
Right.
She's for procreation.
But the way she said it, Tami has to jump in.
Tami jumps in. Then this is where Tami gets annoying because now Tami wants to nitpick every word that's said and be the grammar police.
But like, you heard it in
Malaysia.
That's
not a word.
You heard it in Malaysia. You heard it in Malaysia's voice that she was sincere. Like, I really want people to have kids, no matter how old you are, And she was sincere about that. She was getting upset she didn't say it right, and I do that sometimes. I screw up some words all the time. I'm sure you guys have heard it on these videos.
Yeah, and then they just start going back and forth. Tell me like, "I got your number, bitch." And she's like, "Well, bitch, I got your number.
I know your address and your email."
And then she's like, "I'm right here." And they were showing that in the previews, like that was between her and Jackie.
You would have thought that was those.
Just like in the previews, they made it seem like Tami and Evelyn was going to have beef the whole season.
Yep. And it was just 3 episodes or 2 episodes.
The way they edit these previews is annoying.
Wait a minute.
It's still interesting.
It is. But, I just think that
when she stood up and was like, "It's nothing but space and opportunity," I'm like, now, Bonnie big mouth ass talking about we not in high school, we 40 years old, we're not fighting anymore. Why you ain't say that to Tami? See, because you want to be a part of the in crowd. So when Jackie want to whoop your ass, then you want to bring up that we are grown. But when Tami is talking about it's nothing but space and opportunity, your ass is on mute, just like you was on mute when Saniyyah told you to shut up. So that's my thing about Bonnie. That's why I don't like her, because she picks and chooses when she opens her mouth.
Exactly.
I don't like her. I do not like her. I don't like a chick who's only bossy when she's talking to certain people.
And I don't like the fact that when it's like she shows up at the right time.
Get my blood pressure up.
She shows up at the right time. She's a fly on the wall. Like, you cannot trust her. You cannot trust her at all.
She should be a bellman at a hotel.
But I knew that from the beginning, though.
A bellman at a hotel. All she do is carry baggage.
Listen, that was at the beginning of the episode when she went back and told Tami, "Well, Evelyn said you were messy." And that was at the beginning, the way beginning of the season.
Yeah, but she had already showed her colors. And back then when she did it, we said then.
Yeah.
Remember? We talked about it like,
we like, who is this chick?
We said it a few episodes ago. Like, let's hope she's not about to be the messy chick that she looks like.
It's like she a pop star.
She is exactly what we thought she was gonna be.
Yes.
So usually your first instinct is the right one. Because my instincts told me that she was going to be a messy ass chick, and that's exactly what she is.
I saw that too.
You didn't have a problem with Tami standing up talking about space and opportunity. You didn't open your mouth and call that high school childish, immature, 40-year-old women wanting to fight. But when Jackie ready to tag your big mouth ass, now. But you being like you in high school anyway, because number one, you a follower like a chick in high school.
Yes.
You following around the mean girls, the clique. Because they basic, Evelyn, Tami, and Shawnee is basically like when you in high school, like the cheerleading squad.
Yes.
The popular girls, right? So you're following them around trying to fit in.
Yes.
And so now you want to pretend like, oh, that's so high schoolish. Everything you doing is high
school though. You act in high school. Like,
get this chick off my TV.
I'm sick of her.
Shawnee, you know what? Every time Shawnee bring around a chick, I don't like them. What about the other chick that Shawnee brought last season, the white girl who was going around talking about she slept with Angel Baby Daddy and all that stuff? That was Shawnee's friend, wasn't it?
I think so. Well, she just introduced her.
Yeah.
And then where's she at?
We got to put a pause on Shawnee bringing around these new people.
She got to stop it.
The only interesting new person Shawnee has ever brought was Tami.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
And that was how many years ago?
That was so many years. 10 years ago?
Shawnee needs to stop bringing people.
Yeah.
For real. Because she keep just bringing around these random ass messy chicks.
Yes.
Why she keep bringing messy chicks, but she claims she's so not messy? You know, birds of a feather flock together.
And you know what? Why did you shut down basketball Miami?
Because she let Evelyn bully Jennifer the whole year.
But you bringing her back.
She didn't shut it down. They boycotted to shut that down when they slapped her at the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. But now you got all of them moving to LA.
Yeah, she bringing them all to LA. Yeah, bring Jennifer. I like Jennifer because she's pretty and she doesn't sit around trying to fight people all day.
Yeah, I like Jennifer because she's so funny with her facial expressions. Oh my! And she make you want to sit up and
you know who she dating?
Proper. Who she dating?
The guy from Sweetie Pie's.
Oh,
Sweetie Pie's son.
The son?
The one who, built like a linebacker.
Oh my God, he is, no offense, but he is so tall.
He is.
And he got a little weight on him, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. But he just shaped funny. He wear tight pants. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
His pants be a little bit too tight.
She's suing him. Because he keep opening stores.
Yes.
He keep opening stores.
Girl, I watched that show. He keeps opening stores and they are losing employees too. I read an article on that.
She probably wouldn't mind if they was making a ton of money. But that's another story for
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So then they talking about Evelyn's basically saying at my IVF dinner celebration or whatever, I just wanted to celebrate my moment, the procreation situation,
right?
Where Tami didn't know that was a word, or she pointed out that the word was used incorrectly. But
she just didn't like Malaysia.
She just didn't like Malaysia because Tami has said things too that were not always accurate,
right?
The way she said it.
Oh my God, so many times she has. But I just you want to attack Malaysia for being a +1,
but at the end of the day,
you're not even giving her a chance.
Like Malaysia said, this is my city. Y'all all +1s because y'all all came from Miami.
But then, Evelyn did mention this. This is my friend. And that's your friend, right? I didn't invite her.
No, I totally think Malaysia was wrong for bringing that.
And I get that, and I'm glad she brought it to her because she never said it to her.
I just don't like her.
Evelyn never really said it to Malaysia clear as day. She never really talked to her about it.
Brandi has always annoyed me, so I don't really mind the fact that they don't want to hang out with her. It makes for good TV, though.
I get it.
That dinner was interesting as hell.
Listen, I love
Saniyyah showing her ass. She literally showed her ass.
My favorite part was when Brandi went out. So none of y'all gonna speak to me, and Evelyn looked like she about to salute. Like they all like
crickets.
And she like, really? And
Tami is always smoking a cigarette.
Oh my God. Them long ones, them granny ones that be like this one. It be a hairbrush. Oh my God.
She is always smoking a cigarette. Then, okay, so let's talk about Shawnee saying Malaysia has no substance. And then Malaysia looked at her and was like, well, I don't think you have substance. Now, Malaysia, that was not a good comeback. It
what
wasn't.
sign is she?
I have no idea.
Because if she a Scorpio, I do that too. You say something, somebody say something, you snap right back and say
But she basically said the same thing to her. Like, if she really wanted to be, she'd have been like, why? Give me a reason why.
Right. What's your reason for it? And I get it, because really Malaysia and Shani don't have an issue. It's the issue with Brandi.
Then Bonnie chimed in like, she's such a parrot. She is a parrot. She like learns what they're gonna say and then she repeats it. She is a parrot.
But she knows who to attack though. You see, she don't attack.
Right, we just said that.
She doesn't attack them.
She had nothing to say to Saniyyah when she was drunk.
Oh no.
She had nothing to say when Tami was gonna fight Jackie.
But she thinks she could try Malaysia because she tried her at the painting.
She thinks she could try Malaysia because she gonna have backup.
Yeah. You don't want to check.
She must didn't see first season of LA when Malaysia punched Laura in the face.
Oh Lord Jesus! So we're not gonna go there because Malaysia, she's very classy. She holds herself well. Yeah,
she can get a little.
But I'm saying she can revert back. So don't try her.
None of these ladies on this show are that classy. That's why. And then Bonnie, she talked all this stuff. Oh, who does this? Like, have you not watched any of these episodes? If you have not, you a damn fool. Okay, girl. Who would go on a TV show that they've never watched? You knew what you signed up for.
It was a test.
Even when people say I didn't watch the show, I never believe them.
That's something.
I never believe them. I never believed that you got cast for something and you never watched nothing having to do with the show. So you clearly knew what kind of show you were coming to. Everybody knows what kind of chick Jackie is if you watch this show, and clearly you have watched it.
Well,
because if you haven't, why would you sign up for the show? Why would you sign up to be on a show where you're not even a fan or you don't even like it?
Right.
So you clearly have watched the show.
You know Jackie is always in the center.
Jackie starts the fight and then stands there like,
man, she is the peas and carrots and stew.
Why is everyone mad at
She the meat, potatoes, peas, and carrots and stew. She is always in there. Like, seriously. It don't make no sense.
And then, so, Evelyn was like, yeah, let's keep the train moving.
And went straight to Jackie.
Because Jackie was like, well, what's the problem with y'all? And I'm thinking, Jackie, you should just shut up because you don't know Evelyn been plotting on your ass the whole episode.
But she's like, me?
Evelyn been plotting on Jackie for a good 2-3 episodes now. Yeah. So, Jackie, you should just shh. Because she is headed your way. She was talking in the truck about how she was coming for your ass.
She talked about it at the house. Then they still talk. She still
talked about it last episode
too. She plotting it out like, yep, okay, now it's my time.
So then she brings up how Jackie didn't even like Saniyyah, and Jackie called Saniyyah a liability. And then Jackie like, no, I didn't say it. Then Cristen like, actually you did say it. And you said you was gonna go to jail dealing with her because she was drunk.
And how she found out was by who?
Bonnie. Bone carrying Bonnie.
The pot stir. So you see, Jackie is in the pot, and then Bonnie is stirring the stuff.
She should work at the baggage claim at an airport. That's all she do is carry bags back and forth. That's all she do.
Hey, that's a good job though.
They pay a lot. Hey. But she need to do it. That's what she need to. That's what she need to be. You know what? She don't have to cry about people acting like they in high school.
Right.
They do act like they in high school, but don't pretend like you didn't know that before you signed up.
Yeah.
Come on now. I don't like this, Bonnie. You definitely not Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde. You should change your name because Bonnie, she was gangster.
She was a gangster.
You're not gangster. You a follower.
She's a follower. She's a.
What Malaysia call her? A minion.
Hey, don't be talking to Malaysia. You gotta stop talking about the minions now, because my son love the minions, and I'm going to go see them too. She like me? Yeah. She is such a minion.
She is a minion.
But yeah, she's a follower to villains.
All the minions.
They are a follower to the villain.
Oh, the irony. No, she could just be calling her a minion because she's a follower. But if you think about it, they are kind of the villains because they are the mean girls. They're entertaining.
Yeah.
Evelyn,
we would be watching it.
Shani is not really entertaining. She kind of is just there. But Evelyn and Tami are entertaining as hell.
She is always the referee.
She is not the referee.
Shani be like,
Shani stirs the pot.
Wait, no, when it gets to arms being blown and yeah.
I like when Jackie got mad, she was going after her. She talked about she crying, screaming, and sweating. That's what Bonnie said about Jackie. Yeah. That's the first funny thing she's ever said. She said, here she comes. She grown 40-year-old woman crying, screaming, and sweating.
But you know what? And Jackie was so emotional. Like, I didn't say that.
But Evelyn said she's such a good liar.
Yeah.
Because she is a liar. Because she did talk shit about Saniyyah. I don't remember if she called her a liability, but she did talk about Saniyyah being drunk that night.
I do remember
and how
that.
she didn't want to be around her.
I do remember
she did
that.
talk about
who would want to, though? Saniyyah.
I wish they would have. Any other time they'll show a clip of what the person said.
Exactly. That would have been a perfect time for them to review that.
This would be the perfect time for you to show the clip of what she actually said.
Yeah. Because she may not have said liabilities. She might have said, I don't, she's so drunk.
Whatever she said she didn't want to be around her, though.
But who would want to be around her, period? But actually drunk,
talking about I couldn't believe Bonnie talking about a 40-year-old fight. And you was fine when it was going to be Tami and Malaysia.
But now it's your turn.
But because it's you, now it's a problem. Because you showed up with Tami.
Yeah.
You didn't have a problem with it then.
No.
You wasn't looking at Tami talking about you, 40-year-old woman. You ain't in high school. Why you trying to fight people? You didn't have a problem with it then.
No, you didn't.
But because you almost got your ass tapped for running your big ass mouth, then you got a problem with it. I'm not saying that they should be fighting. I'm just saying whatever rules and standards you have for one, you should have for the rest.
Exactly. I agree.
Bonnie full of shit.
Yeah.
And then Shani gonna say this was not a get Jackie moment.
Really? Oh, what would y'all talk about in the car then?
What was you talking about in the house?
Really?
It was all about get Jackie.
Really?
Shani, you gonna say Malaysia has no substance, but at least you can say she's honest. Well, I don't know if she's honest about Brandi showing up. But, okay, so we'll X that out. Okay, you say she has no substance, but do you?
No.
Like, for real?
No.
You literally said this was not a get Jackie moment. That is, they could have called they could have called the episode Get Jackie.
That's what it'll be. Get Jackie. Title.
And Malaysia.
Get Jackie. Get the whole crew that's actually the LA wives. Get them.
Yep.
Miami versus LA. That's so messed up.
She's so full of shit. She said this was not a get Jackie moment.
Yes,
what was it? Did you fill Evelyn in on that information? Because it sounds like that's exactly why Evelyn even showed up in the first place.
Right.
Whether Jackie had said what's the problem here, Evelyn was going to get to Jackie no matter what. Right. Because that was her plan from the beginning. Right. And she made that very clear.
She did. Because she said, moving on.
Yeah.
Let's keep this train rolling.
Get my little bob together. Yeah, she knew she was coming for this is not a get Jackie moment. I'm sorry. Well, fill me in what kind of moment it was then.
I would like
Did I miss something?
Shani is
Did I just not watch two separate things? I think that subconsciously she may have had a guilty conscience. Because when Evelyn was saying in the car,
crying.
When Evelyn was saying in the car, I'm going to do this or whatever, I'm about to out Jackie, whatever, Shani was just kind of laughing uncomfortably.
Yeah.
But Shani is never going to say, Evelyn, you know you wrong.
No, but when she
because they all scared of each other. I don't know what reviewer I was watching. It was one of the reviewer recappers on YouTube who was saying, Jackie, Tami, and Shani, they all scared of each other.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. And
which is usually how the Mean Girls crew work in high school.
It is.
They all be scared of each other.
It is.
So then they gang up together and then pick on other people.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what they're doing.
At 40 and 50.
As Bonnie pointed out, but she had no problem with it when it wasn't directed at her.
But I can say that because I don't know none of them.
When it was directed at Malaysia, she ain't had no problem jumping in the conversation. She was piggybacking what Shani had to say. She was running her mouth, running back all the information that she heard in the conversation.
On the wall, man.
She like a sponge soaking it up and then wring it out to all the other girls when she see them.
Yes.
She is full of it. Bone carrier. Her and Sheree in Atlanta should be besties. Because Sheree thought it was funny. She was like, I'm the bone carrier. I was like, what grown ass woman
says that?
See, you gotta watch Atlanta. She don't watch Atlanta Housewives, y'all.
I used to watch Atlanta when Nene and them was on there.
Yeah, Nene and Kim coming back.
I heard, and I might end up watching it again.
Yeah. Oh, you know I'm gonna review
because
that.
I stopped watching it like right before when Nene was getting on my nerves.
We're gonna see if this is
and then Sheree was like still buying the house. Remember, I was like, did she ever buy the house?
No, she building a house that she can't finish.
That's what I'm saying.
I like Sheree, but she know that house moldy as hell. That house was getting rained on and it wasn't finished. So that's how you get all that. That's how her house molded because they've been building it for how many years and for the longest.
That's the last time I watched the house when she was getting it built.
Girl, she probably got dry rot all of us.
By the way, y'all, because Escape, I don't know if y'all heard, like, it's on blogs, several blogs or whatever, but Escape is supposed to be having a show on Bravo.
Definitely gonna review that.
We don't know exactly what month, so when we find that, we'll let you know, because
look out for that.
Oh my God, I love Escape. Oh my God.
So I can't wait to see next episode.
Sing it.
You thought Jennifer was gonna be in this episode.
I did, because of the previews. It looked like she was supposed to show up, because she was like, I'm back.
Yeah.
And she wasn't.
Right.
But I get it, because they had so much going on in this episode. Well, I'm kind of glad they got it out of the way.
Yeah.
But where the heck is Jennifer at?
We'll figure it out. But anyway, we appreciate y'all watching.
Yes.
Watching us discuss messy baggage carrying Bonnie.
Yes.
And Shani talking about this wasn't a gang up on Jackie moment, even though that was the entire episode, was a conversation about how they was gonna get Jackie, or Evelyn was.
Yeah.
That moment kind of freaked me out. Like, this is not a get Jackie moment. Really? Well, what was it? So anyway,
well, she was a sweaty. I'm sorry, that was Jackie. She was a crying, sweaty mess.
Shani had a guilty conscience, and she was trying to make Jackie feel better.
Well, she was sweating and crying, and probably Shani wasn't right. So Shani was probably like, "Oh, I feel so bad, but I don't want to say that on camera." So.
Girl,
yeah, this is not a good Jackie moment.
It was a mess. It was a mess. But shout out to Malaysia for not backing down. So anyway, we will talk to y'all later. Let us know what y'all thought. All right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Mwah.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Thank you for coming to Writer's Vlogs.
In the description box, you'll find
links to our social media,
blog,
and anything else you need to know.
Be sure to rate,
comment,
and subscribe to our channel.
Mwah.